Hey, welcome to Mr. Inky Fingers. Let's grab a pen and put some ink to work. Let's roll. Hey, welcome back to Mr. Inky Fingers. Doing a little bit of batch recording today. Trying to get caught up here. I've been away for a little while, and house was under construction. I think I mentioned that in the previous video. But we're back at full swing. And today, in the lineup of pen reviews, I want to go over this one because I've got a few of these, and it's Narwhal, and it's a Narwhal original. This one actually was a Galen Leather exclusive. So this one had that, I don't know how to describe it, but it's got like a blue metallic finish on the, if you see here on the cap, top of the cap. It's got a smooth sort of semi or just a little dome on there. And then on the cap, the clip, it's also got that bluish, shiny color. And then, of course, on the cap band, same thing, continues with that blue. This is Galen Leather on the, it's kind of engraved on the barrel. I don't know if you can see it. And then it's got a little band here at the end by the piston knob. That's also that blue color. Outside of that, it's a clear resin. Oh, and of course, forgot the biggest part of it, or the best part of it, was the nib. It has that blue sheen to it and standard plastic feed. This was a great pen. I love it. I think the original, in terms of Narwhal, as far as Narwhal goes, the original is my favorite. It's a great length. Piston filling pen, and they do post. It sits somewhat, not really deep, but enough to where it's not uncomfortable. It's easy to hold. It does have some back weight to it, but I typically hold my pens a little bit higher on the section, probably on the softer, the smoother threads on there. So it does not feel uncomfortable to me to hold it. But it certainly does write unposted very, very well. Okay. So anyway, but a great pen. I think the Narwhal original, in my opinion, was sort of, to my liking, the pinnacle of their um, uh, pen designs. So the other cool thing about Narwhal is their nibs on these, and I think on the other ones. I think I've tried a couple of different Narwhals, but the nibs are really smooth. They're smooth, the ones that I got. Now I can't guarantee every one of them, but the ones that I have, and there are quite a few, they've been very smooth out of the box, and in terms of also reverse writing, it's been very smooth. I think maybe I had to smooth out one of them, and it had just a little bit of a um, something wrong on the point, and that came out very easily. But the rest of them have been very smooth, no real adjustments needed. So Narwhal Original, I highly recommend this pen. I think it's great. I want to show you how it writes on paper, do a little writing drawing, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's grab this pen and put some ink to work. All right, let's check it out. All right, here we go with the Narwhal Original Galen Leather Edition. This one is special, as I mentioned, of course, with the blue highlights on it, the blue nib, blue clip, cap band, and the band on the piston filler. We're going with Kaweco Pearl Black today. Again, a really nice black ink that I enjoy frequently going back to. I love the saturation on this. Just a lot of fun. The Narwhal Original I love comes in different variations, different colors, different finishes. I happen to really like the demonstrator ones a lot. They're great. So those are my favorite demonstrator pens. You know, even like the Aurora 88 demonstrator is my top pen. Doesn't diminish the other 88s that I have by any stretch in terms of function or appeal, but well, maybe appeal. The demonstrator is my favorite, so that would be the top appeal. Does post well, a little bit long, but again, well balanced. I have yet to have had a hard start with a Narwhal Original. well, with any narwhal actually that I can think of. Usually on the reverse side, I've had to do just a tiny bit of adjustment just to get it writing very smoothly at that fine line for a medium, or I don't have any fines, so I would say medium to fine line. Again, no real flex on that steel nib. It does, when you press down, put down more ink, so it gives the impression that there's line variation. It just, in my opinion, is just laying down more ink. The lighter you apply that nib to the paper, you get a really fine line, which is nice too. But if you want to just use the same pressure, I would flip the nib over and just reverse write. Smooth writers, I can't think if I've ever had to make an adjustment to the writing writing part of the nib. I guess the if I'm doing reverse, I guess the forward part of the nib. I don't know what you call that, I guess. But always smooth. I've yet to have a rough writing narwhal original. Really recommend them. I don't know if Galen Leather still is making this version or if it was like a limited time only. But I definitely recommend it. I recommend the original in general. I know that there was an artist or somebody on YouTube, a YouTuber who does a lot of drawings as well, and he's been doing this for quite a while and has a big presence. And I think Narwhal approached him too, and he actually designed a special edition pen with Narwhal. Right? Yeah, it was Narwhal. I think it was even the Narwhal original that he did. But that said, great so far, great company. I know they had something to do with their name when they initially came out. They were called Narwhal, and then they spelled it Narwhal, and then suddenly their name changed in writing to Nahvalur. Maybe in that language it means narwhal. Maybe that was it. But I don't even remember why they had to change it. Somebody may remember. If you remember, mention it in the comments below. I should have looked at that before making the video, but I didn't think of it till now. So it is what it is. Yeah, so this pen has my recommendations. The Kaweco Pearl Black is a great black ink. And it's relatively inexpensive. I can highly recommend that one too. So yeah, I think the bottom line on this one is great pen, highly recommend it. If you made it this far, appreciate if you leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, do so and share the video. Any comments on this video? If you own this pen or Kaweco Pearl Black, or have any comments about it in general, leave a comment below. Appreciate it. We'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and you will see me in the next one. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.